Hey everyone, my name is Pritam and you're watching Tech with Pri. Welcome to my channel and I'm back with another exciting technical video. And this is the 26th video of our newly created technical series called ServiceNow Developer. So in my last video, which was the part 3, building custom application part 3, so you have seen how we have connected our custom application with the source control, right? I have explained what is source control and what are the different source controls are available, and also like very popular source control we have discussed, which is the Git, right? What is Git, what is GitHub, and what is GitLab? Each of these things we have discussed, and also I have shown you how you can create your free account in GitLab and connect it with the ServiceNow Studio. And also we have discussed how to do branching and how you commit the changes and all of these things. So it was a very important video guys, and it is also very helpful for the integration. So we have seen that how we have connected ServiceNow with the GitLab, right? To different applications we have connected with each other with the help of the integration. So all these things again I have shown you in my last video. So if you have any doubt or any query, don't worry, I'm going to put the link in the description, and also you can find the link here on your screen. Okay. So in today's video, what we are going to do, it would be very important. So we have connected with the source control, right? It's time to move further with our use case. So I won't talk much today. There is no PowerPoint today. Directly I'll jump into my PDI and I will start explaining what we are going to do and also start doing it at the same time in this ServiceNow Studio, right? So make sure you watch the full video to understand each and everything. And again, I would request you to practice in your personal developer instance so that you can get more confident being a ServiceNow developer, right? So let's go. All right, so I'm in my developer instance, guys. So now quickly I'll open the studio and I'll choose the TechWithPri application that we are working, our custom application. So in the last video, I have shown you how you can connect your custom application with the source control, right? So we have created the repository in the GitLab, and you can see this is the name of the repository. Also, we have connected that repository with our ServiceNow Studio with the help of, I mean, we have done the authentication with the help of the credential, right? I have shown you how you can do that. Also, I've shown you how you can create branch and why branch is very important in the custom application, right? So again, if you have any doubt, please go and watch the last video, part 3 video. Each and every steps I've shown you there, right? Practically. Now, today's video, we are going to do some cool things. First of all, we have created this device request table that we know, but the form that we need to configure, right? Different fields we have to add or remove, different stuff we will do. But before that, you have to remember while doing the device request, this device request table we have created so that whenever someone is requesting for a device, from the user end, I'm talking about like from from catalog item, when they will place the request after approval, all the data will store in this table, right? Details about the requester, their company, and what is the item they are requesting for, so all the details will store here. Now, as we know that TechWithPri is a company who is manufacturing these AI devices that we already talked about. So those AI devices has to be stored, right? Because the device management team has to update those things. So there would be many new device that would come, and maybe some old device will deactivate. Things will happen like that. So we need another table to store those AI device details, right? That's what we are going to do. So yes, we are going to create another table to store the AI devices. So very simply, I'm going to click on create application file and I'm going to click on table, and let me just minimize it. Yes, I'm going to click on create, and here we go. We have the form open, new table form, and I'm going to give the name as AI devices. Okay, so automatically the name will pop up in the table. Now in the extend table, we are not going to extend task table anymore, but we are going to extend the configuration item table. Why? Because in the configuration item, as you know, configuration item stores, all the details about the company, like all the assets, and from the point of view of software and also hardware, right? All the details it stores, even printer, scanner, and computer, laptops, different software, different server, all the details are stored in the configuration item. So we can create this, this AI devices inside of the configuration item also. But don't worry, we are going to extend the configuration item table so that we can use it. So I will search for configuration item. So you can see configuration item is available. So I'm going to extend the configuration item so that I can use all the fields of the configuration item, right? And we will add this in the Check with Pre menu. Yes, that's it. And we will configure the field later. So I'm going to click on submit. So when we created this TechWithPri application, I have shown you how with the help of the guided application creator or GSE, you can create a table, right? We have created this device request table, and also we have created roles and ACL. Now I have shown you how you can create it inside of Studio, and you see how easy it was. So our table is created. This is the name of our table, and it extends the configuration item table, and we have 80 default fields that are coming from the configuration item table, right? So it is good, and by default we have 4 access control, and we also have a role created. So if I go to control, this is the role created. Okay. For here we don't need any auto number and extensible. Let's not mark it as of now. So now we have table AI devices. Here we are going to store, or the device management team will be able to store all the AI devices and their details. Okay. Now we would do that. Also, we would see how we can design the form with the help of the form design. Remember guys, for the CAD examination, right? For the CAD examination, this form design is very, very important. So in my ServiceNow System Administrator playlist, I have shown you a little bit, how this form design works actually, with some basic example. But in deeper, we would do it today. Okay, and you will see some very interesting stuff that you can do for your client. Now, how we are going to create a form design. So for that, I'm going to click on application file again. And from here, I'll go to form and UI, and we are going to create a form. So I will just, again, yeah, next. So we are creating the form design for the AI devices table, right? And after that, we are going to do for device request as well. And you would see how we are going to, use some fields from the AI devices table, right? So it's going to be very, very interesting, guys. Make sure you watch the full video to understand each and everything. And at the same time, you can practice it in your developer instance. Okay. So I'm going to click on create. So this is the form design that has already opened, right? We are also going to open this table, in the form view. So you can see under the take with free, we already have the AI devices. So I'll open it, and let me just zoom in. Yeah, 90, 100%, fine. So if I click on new, so right now we are having this field. This is a default form view coming from the, configuration tables. So I will go to ServiceNow Studio. Also, we can do this form design in a new branch. Okay, you can practice it. I have already shown you how you can do that. So for the time being, I'm doing in master. For the later work, we can do all these things, in the other branch, in the new branch. Okay. All right. So we have this default form open. So now we are going to change it. So what I'm going to do is that. So again, this AI devices table will be responsible for storing the device details, right? So name is a fine thing that we need. Maybe next we need the model number, right? So if I search, you can see model number we already have in the configuration item table, and that is the reason I have extended it, right? So you are gonna get some similar fields which you are looking for. So I need the model number of the device. So I'm simply gonna, okay, first of all, I'll make it on a 2 column so that left, right, that's how the menu appears, not in a single row. So now I'm gonna do model number. So I'm gonna drag the model number here. Next we need, okay, let me remove this field. We don't need it. Next we can add the manufacturer. So who is manufacturing this device? So for the time being, we know that TechWithPri is doing that, but maybe in future when maybe there is a huge requirements from the client, so maybe TechWithPri can give this responsibility to other partners, or maybe to other companies, right? So they would be then manufacturer, right? So we need this manufacturer field for the future also. So let's see. Yes, we have it, manufacturer. Okay, and I believe this is the, you can see now, if I click on this icon, little gear icon, you can configure this field. So you can see manufacturer, it is not editable because it's coming from the CI table, configuration item table. So you can see reference is the company here. So that's fine. We don't need to change it. So we would put company here. Next, what we can add is that who is on the device, right? Who is the owner of the device of this particular AI device? So whenever we'll store the record, we will entry for maybe a smart hat. So who is owning the smart hat? That information we need. So sorry, we have the own by. Again, you can see all the four fields already present in the configuration item. So that's the purpose of doing the extend table. Now the next thing that we need is the category of the device, right? So what kind of category we are talking about? First, let me add that we have a category field here. Okay, that's a choice field. So we can do there also override that, but also we can create a new field. So how you can create a new field from design? So if I go to the field types, okay, here you have different field types available that you can drag it and then you can edit as per your need. For an example, I need the choice field. So I'm going to search choice here. I'm going to just add it. I'm going to click on the gear icon. Now it is editable because I've created this field. So I'm going to name it as device category. Okay. We will choose the name here. All right. In the choice, now here, what kind of choice we are going to give? So the choice would be nothing but, if you remember when we discuss about the use case, I told you TechWithPri is a company who manufactures this device like AI hat, safety drone, environmental sensor, AI glasses, all this kind of stuff, right? So that could be the category. So we would start with safety drone. Okay, so we have four choice, which is done. So pretty much good. So I'm gonna save it right now because I want to see how it looks like. So once you save it, I'll go here and I'll refresh it. And you see, this is how we were looking for. And if I click on device category, we are having four fields. Absolutely fine. Now also, I need to store the descriptions about the device. Okay, what this device does and stuff like that, just to have a basic idea. So now I wanted a description field, right? Here, maybe here, right? Like this, how we have an incident form in the same way. Now, if I just add description like this, sorry, I need to search in the field. So again, we have the description field. So if I just add it like this and save it, you'd see what happened. If I just refresh it, you can see we have the description field, but we don't want in this way. We want it in a full row. For that, I would just create a new section here and I'll remove the name of the section. Okay. And I'll make it a single column. I'll drag the description here and I'll save it. So if you remove the name of the column, it would automatically add here. It won't create a new section. So if I just save it or reload it, you can see now description is added in a single column, not in a new section because we have not given a name of the section. This is very, very important. Okay. Okay. Now what we are going to do is we are going to store the what is the price of the device, right? What is the price of it and what is the warranty? These two things we need to put, right? For a device, it is important. So I will create a new section this time. This time I'm going to give a name. So price and warranty. So here now I'm going to drag the price. So I think we have the price field again. Okay, we don't have it. Price. I'm going to go to field types and price. So you can see price. So I'm going to drag it here and warranty expiration. So do we have it again? Yes, we have it, warranty expiration. So I'm just going to add it and I'm going to save it. So let's see how it looks like after adding the new section. So I'll refresh it and you can see we have a new section here which will store the price and the warranty. It's pretty cool. All right, now our AI devices table is ready. Now a member from the device management team can, do the entry of the devices. Okay, so let me add one devices here so that you understand, how it looks like. So I will go to the, let me make this take with pre as my favorite so that I don't need to search it again and again. So take with pre, make it favorite. So AI devices. Okay, so this is a device request table. Sorry, we are gonna need AI devices. Yes, this one. And I need to make it same as like the form view. So I'll quickly, add those field. Okay, so I have added all those information. So now let's quickly add a new record. How the device management team will add a record. First of all, let me add the something for safety drone, right? So I don't know what I'm gonna give. So maybe ST uh, power power drone, something like that. Okay, that's the name of the model you could see. This is manufactured by TechWithPri. So right now we do not have the TechWithPri. So I'm quickly gonna create a new company here. So TechWithPri, phone number 123456789. Let me submit it. Okay, TechWithPri, and the model number we can give it like again STPD for ST powered drone in short, maybe something like 88910. Okay, so this is just a demo I'm showing you. So maybe this is owned by Abraham Lincoln. Okay. So later we will create a group, for device management, from dispatch management, all those different group will be created and different person I will add. For the time being, for the record, we can add it. So we can put some description about the safety drone from internet. I will just copy and paste it later. So I'll just make it NA for the time being. Let me set the price of safety drone. It should be $400. I mean, I don't know. If you have any price that please put in the comment section. Okay. So the warranty, it will expire on maybe after I don't know, maybe after 2027 or something. So maybe after that they have to do maybe reinstall the software or something like that. Okay, so I do not have any detailed idea about how this AI devices works in a manufacturer company like that. So just for our use case, we are going to use that, and I'm gonna click on submit. So the record will be added. So you can see this is the record that is added. I don't know why this record is created somehow, so I'm gonna delete it. Okay, so this is how for same like for air glasses, for smart hat, like I hope you understand now. So I will add more record later. Okay, that's not the important right now. But we have seen how it is working. Now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to configure in the same way the device request table, another very important table, right? So I already explained you the purpose of the device request table. So simply again, I'm going to click on create application file, form and UI, form. From here, I'll choose device request. I'm going to click on create. So let me again zoom back 100%. And this time I'll open this, device request table. So device request table, create new. Okay, so these are by default again. So quickly I'm going to do that. So now you know how to do all this kind of stuff in the form design. So I will do it quickly. So again, whenever user will submit the catalog item from the service portal maybe, so all the information they are going to provide there. Once the request is processed, the thing is delivered, the AI device is delivered, and the task will be closed, then all the data will be saved here. So we already have a number that we have created like dr, starting from dr, right? So I will remove other fields, and I'm gonna add new field here. So what kind of record we are gonna need? So these are the questions we will ask to the user also. So these all parts are gonna be very, very important, guys. We are building our custom application. I'm quite sure you are also creating your own custom application by watching these videos. Trust me, this will help you a lot to create your portfolio and also gaining more experience in ServiceNow Studio for creating custom application. Okay, so it's gonna be very, very important. So now, after the name, so what is the device name they are looking? So now this is something would be a reference field, because the device name they would choose, device name would come from the AI devices table, right? We have created. So I changed the name, and the reference table would be the AI devices table that we just created. Yes. Okay. And it would be a mandatory field, and let's close it. Now, next is the requester. Who is requesting? So again, I can create a reference field quickly. And here, I would just add requester name. So added sys user, and this is also a mandatory field. Okay. So also with this device request table, the device management team, they can directly raise a device request. So maybe from call they have received, or, in a future case, from virtual agent or chat. So yes, a lot of fun things we are going to develop, so don't worry. Okay, requester name and definitely company, from which company they're requesting. So the requester, so company would come here. Next, the quantity. So what is the quantity they are looking for, right? So again, I can just create a string field here. So I'll quickly do it. So I've added quantity. So you can see here, this is a simple string field I've created. Next, what I'm going to do is this state. So we have a state here. We have two state. I don't know. So however, we are going to have only two option. So we don't need pending, open, work in progress, all this stuff. So I'm going to cross it. So either it would be cancelled or it would be delivered. That's what we need. So create choice. So delivered. So the device status, it is device state or cancelled. Okay. I hope I've written the spelling correct. Delivered at cancel. So state is there. Next, the delivery date. So I'm going to add a date field here and then I'll just make it delivery date. Okay. So this is the delivery date. I'll just quickly show you. This is a date field. Done. So this part is done kind of. Let me save it and let me see how it looks like. So if I now go here and if I refresh it, you would see the changes. So you can see now we have device name, requester name, company, three reference field and quantity, state, delivery date. Okay. And device name, just to show you, if I click on search, it is coming from the AI devices table, right? So perfect. So now we will configure this section. So now we are going to need the business requirements. So why they are looking for this device, right? So again, we are not going to provide any name because I want it show it here instead of this description. So I'm going to add the description field and I'm going to change the name here. So right now description is added. So I'm going to save it. Let's come here. Okay, description. So I'm just going to override this. So I'm going to go to configure label and here, so I'm going to change the label to business requirements. Business requirements. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to click on update. So you can see business requirements. So it can also ask you to change the scope because you're in a different scope. So that won't be a problem. So business requirement is done. Now what we're going to do is that we are going to add some field here. Okay. So whenever user will choose the device, so for an example, right now, so whenever someone will choose the device or this will be selected, SD powered drone. So in the preview record, we get this information about the model number, manufacturer, owned by all this stuff. But like the price and the warranty expiration, device, all these things. So for the sake of this use case, and also like, you would be able to see how the tab feature work in the form design. What I'm going to do is that I want to show the details of the device, whichever it is selected, here in a read-only mode. So simply I'm going to add a new section which I'm gonna name is add device details. Okay, and I'm gonna add something like maybe model. So I'm gonna add a string field, maybe that will contain model, and also we need the description of the device, right? All this information will come from the AI devices table. So I've added another field, device description. Again, it's a string. Okay. Next, we are gonna add the price field here, price, and finally I'm gonna add the warranty expiration. Okay, and for all the field I have make it as read only, you can see. Okay, save it and let's see. So you can see we have got a new section where we have all these details. So whenever someone will put the device name, all these details will come up automatically. All right, now what we are going to need is that we are going to need another section. So I'm going to click on add where the delivery details will be there. So delivery details, and we are going to need the approval and the assignment group. So we already have those field in the task table. So approval and assignment group. So who is the dispatch management group or the team? or they worked in this record. So I'm going to save it. Now you would see something will happen. So I have created two section. Now if I just refresh it, you could see it is coming as a tab. So why it is coming as tab? Why not coming as another section? So you can do that also. So for showing in a tab, all you need to do, click on this your profile icon, go to preferences, go to display and organize form section and related list. This option you need to turn on. That's it. Okay. So now our device request form is also ready. Device name, requester name, quantity, all this information we have created. So now we have two table, device request table and the AI devices table, right? Now we are not thinking of the catalog item as of now. We would do this in the upcoming videos, right? Also the flow designer, each and every steps. But for the time being, our form is ready. Now we are going to do some, apply some configuration stuff, business rules, script include inside of the form in the next part. Okay. I hope you are excited for it. So if you like this video, hit the like button, guys. Let me know in the comment section if you have any question. Also, don't forget to share this video with your friends and families so that it can reach out to many people. Follow me on Instagram. See you in my next video. Bye bye. Take care.